You said in your pre-show notes here, you said that you effed a whole platoon.
Oh yeah.
What's the story there?
Oh shoot. Okay. I lived in Alabama.
Marines or Air Force?
Army, sadly.
Oh, Army. Okay,
Yeah.
my bad. Coast Guard?
That was the only base.
Why is that sad?
Because you know, Army, everyone's like, Army, you know.
No, I don't.
What does that even mean?
Because they're like, Marines are like, and then they're like, you know, and then they're like, the Air Forces.
I know.
Air Forces, you know? And they're like, Army's like,
Coast Guard?
They suck.
What about the Coast Guard?
No Coast Guard.
I mean, the Coast Guard's good.
National
No,
Guard?
they're like
Okay.
good. They're like, yeah, they're
So
swimmers.
what's this? Were you in the military?
No, but like my family
How did
was.
you? Hold on. Chat. How much men are in a platoon? Let me Google this. Platoon.
I don't even know.
Platoon definition. A platoon is a military unit typically composed of 2 to 4 squads. 100? Is it 100? Specific platoons may range from 10 to 100 people. Oh, it can be composed of 20 to 50 troops. They say
Getting 100
Jeannie,
a lot.
what is it? 50?
I'm getting 7 billion.
Jeannie, how many dudes did you sleep with?
Probably at that time, like 20.
The whole platoon. Was it the
Yeah,
whole?
it was a lot.
What span of time was this in?
This is a span of time.
Yes, it was.
Cool. Like, was this like over the span of like 5 days or like 2 weeks?
Oh, this is a span of like 20 and maybe 1 week.
What?
I mean, 1 month, probably a month. Cause I would like.
How did they all
I would
feel?
start
How did they
dating
all
one.
feel about it? Were they like fist bumping one another? Did any
Yeah,
of them
they
like
would bring me new guys. They would be like, Jeannie, the next batch is here, like coming in from.
How did this unfold? Where were you?
I was in Alabama working at Buffalo Wild Wings.
Okay, and one of them came in and he was like,
He
"Yo."
would, yeah, and then he would stay for me like after work, and I'd be like, "We go into my car," and like we would go to my car after work, like do it.
And then how
Yeah.
did that translate
It's fine
into, yo, you should sleep with my whole platoon?
It was like, bring your friends to eat some wings, and then I was like, "Oh, they're cute," and he was like, "I was like, put me on," and he like put me on, and then he like put me on another, and put me on another, and then they put me on a whole nother batch that would come in, and I was just going a little crazy then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, did they pay you?
I love my country, USA.
Did they pay you?
No.
Like I said, 1,000 lives you've
No.
lived.
Yeah, I know. Cause now I would like
How
never.
long ago was this?
Did
You're
you
21,
get-
right?
Yeah, this was like when I was.
Into the mic.
Oh, I thought it was my neck.
This was when you were what?
This was during the time. I feel like you can't say that. It was younger.
Okay. Here's
forgot
the
about
real
that.
question. Here's the real question, Jeannie. What's your relationship like with your dad?
Now it's good. It wasn't. He left before I was born. Blame the father. I do have daddy issues.
How long have you been in
And
contact?
mommy issues.
How long have you been in contact with your dad?
Since I was okay, so he came when I was 13, left, came back when I was 16, left, lived with him for a bit, for like a year. That was bad. And then now we're back. Better
Hold
than
on.
ever.
They were each asking each other how their blank taste. F sake, man, get the rocks. Okay.
Wait, what?
here.
Get the rocks. Abdul? Yeah, get the rocks. Get the
Hey,
rocks.
Bros, all right, let me just say something for all the dudes listening.
PSA.
Bros.
This is why you must raise your daughters. Okay, dudes? Please raise your
Period.
daughters. Thank you.
Use me as a reference. Be there for your child.
Huh? Yeah, I'll get it.
Be there for your child.
Just a couple before I do that. So, did you precisely answer the period of time that this was going on?
Yeah,
for
I
the
didn't want to
platoon?
say like the younger age because you were like earlier.
Wait,
Don't
so
She said
say
it was over the span of a month.
Oh, 1 month.
Oh,
the
that.
platoon.
Yeah.
And you said it was 20 guys. What? Do you have a platoon story too?
I have a question.
Okay.
Did you think at any point that he may have been actually pimping you out? Like he was getting money from
we
his
coulda.
friends?
Didn't cross my mind.
Okay.
Yeah, I have hiccups now.
From the platoon thing.
My
Hold your breath.
Zen.
Hold your breath.
The 20. Okay, the whole platoon. All right.
Yeah.
Good times. Good times. Hey, you know, sometimes it could have been a what are some other units that in the military there's it could have been
I didn't get that far.
a brigade. Is it wait?
A
hold on.
brigade.
Battalion.
A battalion? Sorry,
Battalion
I'm fucking,
is a.
I don't know.
No, I don't know actually.
hold on, let me look at the different kinds of form like what is it? What military groupings? Is that what it would be?
Military group names. Is that what you're trying to say?
Military units. Okay, so. Oh my God! Why is it giving me this bullshit? Hold on.
They were
Just search
Rangers.
different kinds of military units.
They were Rangers.
So, here we go. Okay, so there's a platoon.
Yeah.
There's also a company, Bravo company.
Okay.
Do you think like maybe a company, a battalion,
Battalion. I know that.
a regiment?
I don't know.
There is a brigade. A brigade.
Sure. I never.
A brigade is 3,000 to 5,000. You know what? We should start asking women
Oh, I
not
see
what
what
their
you're
body count is, but the
How many?
has it
How many men in a
has it
military
been a
unit they
platoon?
could fill?
Well, has it been a platoon?
Has it been a platoon?
Now, if we start getting
That would be
into
so funny.
divisions, if you get into divisions,
You should
that's
definitely do that.
there's corps. There's corps. Is it corps? Corps. I don't know.
Corps.
Field army. Field army.
Like, how bad are you? How bad?
That's
are we
like
talking?
100,000. If you're like if you.
Oh my God, my vajayjay. Oh my God, that would hurt, y'all. That thing would be whoop.
All right.
Candy's like, sign me up.
I have a lot of stress to relieve.
I've already been there.
Hey Chase, this one came through while you were gone.
Mize donated $99. Chase, refresh yourself on Gospel of John chapter 8. Your behavior is quite inappropriate towards Candy.
All right, thanks, bro. That's probably relevant to me roasting her a second ago, but I don't know, man. I don't know if I feel like that's fair. I've spent like a large portion of this podcast trying to call her away from a life of sin towards having faith in God and believing that He can fulfill the longing of her heart. So
I like that you even did that, and then at the end, what I liked it was at the end.
What
it was
did you like? Tell us what you
I'm
liked.
trying to tell you.
Tell us what you like. Go ahead.
Okay. So at the end, like I like how you were like, what you know made me forget. You were like, oh, if you don't want to, you can't help. You know, you can't change whatever if you don't want to change. And then you like kind of stopped. You know, you weren't like forcing it too much down her throat. You were just like, all right, if you don't want it to change, that's on you.
yeah.
And I appreciate that. all right. I get it.
The fuck is that? Holy, sorry guys. There's like a fucking tractor going fucking by.